Hey guys, I know it's been quite a long time since I uploaded last time. I'm really sorry for that, and I had my reasons, and I hope you guys can understand that. But I'm planning to get more active now and post more tutorials and edits, but I really need your guys' help, so if you have any ideas for videos or tutorial requests, then just write them in the comments or tweet at me. Yeah, and please keep your support coming, like every single like and comment, like it really helps me out and keeps motivating me, and like the amount of feedback I get is just insane, and thank you so much for that. Yeah, and I will give you some stuff back, like editing packs, color correction packs, all my tutorials, so yeah, you help me, I help you, I guess. So thanks to everyone who stays with me, and yeah. So in this tutorial I will show you how to do those connected dots, I guess, or circles. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. I will link it on the screen right now. It's pretty much this video. Yeah, some people were asking me how I did that, so yeah, I will just show you how to do the first part, like not these animations here. But if you want tutorials on how to animate shapes and stuff, like I did here, and some more motion design stuff, then just like the video and write it in the comments. So this effect is, I wouldn't call it effect, this technique is pretty easy. You could also do stuff like connect those dots with like body parts of a soldier in a card edit or something. But I will just show you the general stuff now, and if you want a more advanced tutorial, then just like the video and write it in the comments. So let me just create a new composition. So basically the color, the settings and length is okay, doesn't really matter. Well, I really can't talk right now. I'm sorry for that. So just create a new solid for the background. Let me just add a ramp to make it look better. Let me change this to radial ramp. Drag this into the middle. Change the start color to something bright, like that. And the end color to something a bit darker, maybe some bluish color. Okay, this looks quite okay, I guess. So now we want to create a dot. So to do that, just enable your proportional grid or title action save thing, and then go to your ellipse tool. If you don't have that, just hold your mouse on that, left click, and go to ellipse tool. Then just zoom in and go right to the middle and hold control, just drag around with your mouse and hold control and shift to keep the anchor point in the middle. We need that to animate it later, and shift to keep it proportional. And then yeah, just do it like that. Okay, it's a bit too big, I guess. Okay, maybe like that. Then what you want to do is, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, maybe a bit smaller, so just play around with your scaling and all that. So what I did here is, for the fill I chose a dark gray, and for the stroke I just, yeah, it's just basically like an orange, and the stroke width is 8. So what you want to do now is you want to add another dot, so just duplicate that layer, and you want to stay organized, so just name this circle 1 and this circle 2. And yeah, so let me just move that somewhere else. Now you want to connect those two circles with the with that line. So to do that, we will use an effect called beam. So yeah, basically just add a new solid, doesn't matter what color you choose, and then just go to effects and type in beam. Then just drag that onto there, and now you will have this, like, looks like a laser kind of thingy, but we don't want that. We want it to be black, or I want it to be the gray I chose for my dots. So I just pick with that for the outside and inside color, and I want no softness, so I just turn that down to 0 and change the length to 100, because what we want to do now is basically we have the start and ending point here, and we want to connect them with those dots. So yeah, to do that, that's actually pretty easy. It might confuse you guys, but trust me, it's not hard. So what you want to do is you go to circle 2 and 1 and press P for position. Then you go to your starting point of the beam and all click on that stopwatch. Then you will have this pick whip over here, and just connect that with the position of circle 2. So what we have now is basically this is connected to circle 2. So if I move this around now, or if I would animate it, it would stay there. So we will do the same for the ending point, but in this case we will connect it with circle 1. So just all click on the ending point and pick whip that onto the position. So now those two dots are connected. So if you want a triangle, or you can like do lots of other stuff, like you can have way more than 3 dots, but I'll just show you how to do another dot. So you just duplicate the circle 2 again, and yeah, now we'll have a third circle, and we want to connect this circle with circle 1 and circle 2. So what you want to do is duplicate your beam layer, maybe rename that into beam 1 and this into beam 2, and now you want to connect the starting point. Well, the starting point is still connected to let me see, well, never mind. Now we want to connect the ending point to the circle 3. So just go to circle 3, press P for position, and all click on ending point, and then it will it's not connected to the other circle anymore, so just click it again, and now you can pick whip it onto position of circle 3. So now those two circles are connected. Now these two circles have to be connected, so just duplicate the beam layer again, and pretty much okay, that's the wrong one. So pretty much you have to disable the never mind, sorry about that. So now just all click on to the starting point again, and you see this starting point is not connected to circle 1. So you go to circle 1 now, press P for position, all click onto that, and pick whip that. So now it's connected. Well, it should be. I don't know what happened there. Let me just try that again. Starting point, and we want to connect that with circle 1. Okay, now it's connected. So basically, if you move all these circles around now, those lines will stay there. If you want to play around with these settings, like if you want them to be thicker or things like this, then I don't know, that might look quite nice if you play around with all these settings. So yeah, I don't know what you want to do, but you can basically, like, don't just copy what I do here, because there's way more things you could do. Basically, if you don't want this to be in front of that, you can just select those 3 beams and drag them below the circles. So let me just show you what I did. Well, let me just check how long this is now. Okay, 8 minutes. Yeah, let me just show you what I did here. Let me just get rid of all the flashes and twitch and all that, because we don't really need that now. So yeah, we don't need the circles and stuff, but yeah, if you want to know how to do all this, like it's just some keyframing, not that much, then just like the video and write in the comments. So basically what I did is I synced this to the music, and like right at the first beat I scaled this up. So basically it was at 0% scale, and then I just scaled it up and made it like bounce a bit. So I didn't go to right to 100%, I went to 140, then 80, 110, and then back to 100, so it's like a bit bouncing. And then I also easy eased those keyframes to make them smoother. Like I will might show you what that does later. So then at the second beat I had to cut this, like if I had this more extended, like the second circle, because I had a wiggle expression on those circles, because I wanted them to like randomly move around a bit and not just stay there. So if you don't know what a wiggle expression is, I'll show that to you now. So let's say I have another circle here. Now I just go to position, I'll click there, press type in the expression. So basically what that does is it says 2 times per second this circle moves 30 pixels. So like it randomly moves around. As you can see there, it's moving. So and if I duplicate this now, and I wanted those two, because I wanted to hide those 2 other circles at the start, because I wanted them to show later when the music starts. So if I duplicated this now here, as you can see, you can still see that. So I had to cut that out and copy the position at that frame. So it's right behind that. I hope you can understand what I mean. So basically I just copied the position of this first circle to the circle that's appearing now. Just ignore all this. So if you want to show the second circle now, I just press P for position and copied that onto the new circle, and then I just keyframe the position of that. So basically it's just coming out of that circle now. And yeah, I just had that connected with beams, and that's pretty much it. Then those circles are just randomly moving around to the music, and I enabled motion blur for all this. To do that, if you don't have this, press F4 on your keyboard and then just enable this for motion blur and click there, because if I didn't have that here, you see there's no motion blur and it just looks much better with motion blur. You could also put really smart motion blur or something on there, but the inbuilt After Effects motion blur looks better in my opinion on shapes. So yeah, then I just made that move around, and then the next circle connected to those beams comes out there, and then I just I just made that move around to the music. So okay, 12 minutes. I think I might start longer tutorials in the future, like to go more in depth to show you guys more. So what I will show you now is what easy easing is, like how to easy ease keyframes and what that does, because I want to show you in my next tutorial. If you keep the feedback coming and want that, if you want another motion design tutorial, I will show you how to animate shapes and stuff. So in this tutorial I will show you how to easy ease keyframes to make animation look better. So let me just delete the wiggle expression and all the other stuff, because we don't need that now. Okay, maybe not the background. So basically I have this circle now, and normally if you animate the position of an object in After Effects, it just let me just show that to you, like this. Okay, let me just preview that. So it's the same speed during the whole animation, but you don't really have that in real life. Like if you start a car, it has to go faster first, and doesn't start with a maximum speed. So yeah, to change that, you basically select those keyframes and press F9 on your keyboard. So what you see now, it's slowly starts, then goes faster, and then slowly gets slower again. So let me just preview that, so that it looks way more realistic. And if you add motion blur now, it will look quite good actually. So that's pretty much what I did with the scaling and when I animated the position, because it just looks way better. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Please follow me on Twitter, like if you want to contact me or anything. I read all my mentions, and if you have any questions, I'm sure I will reply there. And it would be awesome if you could follow me there, because also in the future I might make an Q&A video where you guys can ask me questions on Twitter, and then I will make a vlog or something where I answer those questions. And also sometimes I just randomly live stream editing, and yeah, I only post the link to Twitter, or if you want to see previews of my edits and just want to get to know me better, then yeah, please follow me on Twitter. That would be amazing. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial now. It would be amazing if you could leave a rating, and I will try to upload more tutorials now, so just keep your requests coming, write them in the comments, keep your feedback coming, and thanks for all your support, guys. That's it, bye.